Hey guys, me again. It is time for day 2 of the sourdough starter series put together by Heather over at the Kneady Homesteader. Again, this is my first time doing a sourdough bread starter, so she's the one you want to listen to the most. She's the one kind of bringing us all together, those of us who have been intimidated by doing it, and I'm sure there's a few of you doing this that have made sourdough bread before, so any pointers or tips or anything like that would be great. Leave it down in the comments below if you have made sourdough bread from the beginning. So this is day 2. What I think I'm going to do though is after tonight's upload, I'm going to record every night for the 9 evenings, because I'm doing this at night. Instead of uploading every night, I will just do one long connecting video, ongoing video after tonight's upload for the remaining days. Do you follow me? Anyway, it's just easier that way. Caitlin helps me upload and edit, and with her being in school, etc., it's just easier if we do it all at once. So that's what we're gonna do. So here we go. This is Sunday night. So
bring this down.
We did name our sourdough starter. We named it Gladys. So I'm going to uncover Gladys. And those of you who don't know me, if you're new to my channel, I am totally blind, can't see anything, but I love to bake and cook and learn. And so I'm trying to do this all by feel with a little bit of help from my family visually, you know, but for the most part when I bake, it's all by feel. And so I know a lot of you learn visually, which I get that. That would be great to be able to do that, but I just want to see if I can do this by feel. I don't have a scale. They do make talking scales, but I don't have one. So what Heather did was she scooped out her starter, measured it out on her scale to see if it grew at all. The only way I could possibly do that is to scoop it out into a larger measuring cup and then put it back in, and I'm not about all that. So we're just gonna wing it and hope for the best. So first thing I'm gonna do is take the lid off. And I'm gonna do this with a spoon this time.
Look inside.
Yeah, Caitlin's gonna show you.
That's what Gladys is looking like.
And I'm gonna smell it. And it smells like bread. It doesn't smell bad at all.
So does it smell like yeast?
Yeah, like yeast, and there's no yeast in there. So
Is that kind of like making your own yeast?
Yeah, kind of in a way. I'll have to listen to more what Heather says about that. I just want to do this, so I'm not a very patient person, so I just jumped in head first. So let's see what happens. But I'm going to touch it with my spoon. She said it should be kind of spongy.
Is it spongy?
It's sort of spongy. It's still very thick, and again, this is whole wheat flour because they didn't have the rye, which apparently I'm not the only one. Okay, so it feels good. It feels a little spongy.
I don't know why they didn't have rye flour, because there was like a lot of flour there.
There was a lot of flour
like
at
whole
this
grain,
store.
all-purpose.
Okay.
But no rye.
So now we have to feed it, apparently. So we're gonna feed this. I always thought, when I was younger, it used to kind of creep me out.
What?
That you actually call it feeding your yeast so it can, or feeding your starter so it can grow. It's fascinating. It's a science project, really.
Now you gotta feed Gladys.
Let's feed Gladys. So I'm gonna do 1/3 cup of the wheat flour. Eventually, I am gonna have to buy a bigger jar. This is a jar I ended up getting for Christmas. It had like a trail mix in it, but I might have to run over and get a bigger jar. And then I'm gonna add the 1/3 cup of warm to the touch distilled water.
Kind of smells like bread in here.
It does. I was excited to open it and smell that. And I'm going to give it a good stir. Now visually, you're looking for lumps and you want the sides of the jar to be clean. Oh my goodness, that's thick. I guess you want the sides of the jar to be clean. So I'm just gonna do the best I can. Because there might be some time I wanna do this when there isn't anybody here who could see. They might be all at school or work. And I might wanna do this.
Can we look at it now on the inside?
Yes, let me give it a little scrape. I wish I had one of those jar scrapers.
What is that?
It's for canning, so scrape the sides of your jar spatula. Okay, tell me if I need to keep stirring.
What's it supposed to, did she tell you what it's supposed to look like?
Smooth, no lumps,
Then, yeah, you'll have to keep stirring.
well blended.
Focus on the item inside the jar, not the jar. There you go. It kind of looks like wet sand,
Okay, I gotta put a little elbow grease
but like
behind.
thick wet sand. Okay, I'm going to try to actually stand this tripod.
You might have to put a little elbow grease into this. Goodness gracious. Gladys, you are thick.
Gladys is tough.
Tough Gladys. Now,
That looks a little less lumpy, but focus. What's like? It's supposed to look super smooth,
pretty smooth, yeah.
but a little more elbow grease in the back.
Okay, I'm gonna keep stirring this and we'll be right back. Okay, so Gladys is feeling a little smoother. I scraped the sides as best I could. Definitely going to get a bigger jar soon, maybe tomorrow. So let me get rid of this spoon.
Is there even bigger jars than that?
Oh yeah.
It's pretty big.
Okay. Got rid of my spoon. I'm gonna put the lid back on. Just set it on. Don't screw it on. And then I'm gonna grab my little towel here.
Say night-night to
and
Gladys
say
again.
Good night to Gladys.
Good night, Gladys.
She's going in the oven for the night with the light on. I'll upload this tonight, and then it'll be a few days before you see the next one. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. If I change my mind, you'll see uploads all week. Okay, everybody, leave it in the comments below if you have made sourdough bread before, and we hope to see you next time. Good night, Gladys.